Hey, Tim. So I thought I would come up here and dispense some more like bad advice, but Thanksgiving dinner edition. So if anybody has any questions, ask away. I'm here to answer. I'm not responsible for you taking my advice. More spatchcock rumors? No, I think we've laid the spatchcock to rest. Um, it's probably better if you take your spatchcock turkey and just put it directly on the oven rack, like a smoker. Doesn't matter, right? No drip pan. You don't believe me? Well, give me a second here. Ah, here we go. Do 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 do. Pin. You don't believe me that you should put the spatchcock turkey directly on the rack? Okay. Okay. I'm sure Sibby's got some input on how to cook a turkey spatchcocked or not directly on the oven rack with no drip pan. Don't even bother brining it. I could grill it, because let me tell you what I did. Actually, what I did not do. I did not get a turkey pan. That's what I didn't do. I did not get a turkey pan. My turkey still isn't brined. I have I have my brining kit. Hey Joanne, see? I have my brining kit, but why? Why use it? You don't need a brining kit, right? You don't need to brine your turkey. How's it going, Joanne? You up late cooking Thanksgiving dinner? Do you need any bad advice? If anybody wants to come up on panel and dispense their own bad advice, the link's up at the top of the chat. Nope, you're just up. Yeah. I haven't cooked anything for Thanksgiving yet. I don't think we're even gonna do Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. There's no law that says I have to do it tomorrow. I could do it Friday. I've already talked it over with my son. He's like, "Yeah, we could just do it another day. It's whatever. We have free will." But I do plan on, I guess, getting a turkey pan. Sibby's making you listen to new songs. Okay. You used to cook for all your family, but not anymore. Are you making them cook for themselves, Joanne? Not yourself, but themselves. What did they cook? Cooking for themselves. Oh, I also have sweet potatoes back here that I'm not sure what to do with. I guess I'll just bake them and mash them up like my dad used to and put some butter in them, call them good. Um, I don't know. Kiddo doesn't like sweet potatoes. I suppose I'm gonna have to take the brine kit and actually make the brine and then brine the turkey. Oh, they went on vacation this year. An all-you-can-eat buffet for tomorrow is very tempting, but I just don't want to spend that kind of money. My turkey was free, so I don't know. Tonight we had crinkle cut French fries and some chicken patties from Aldi. Tomorrow, you know, could be peanut butter sandwiches. I don't know. Ham instead of turkey. I don't have any ham, actually. I didn't think about ham. It's just the two of us, so I figure I'll cook the small turkey that I got instead of thawing out that gigantic whatever pounder that's in my freezer. It's huge. Um, I got this other turkey. It's about a 10-pound turkey, maybe smaller. I figured that was a better sized turkey for just the two of us, and we'll still have leftovers for days. Just you there? You gonna eat anything special for Thanksgiving, or just peanut butter and jelly it like we might do tomorrow? Hey Arlene, do you need any bad advice for Thanksgiving dinner? I figure people will be up late tonight, cooking or figuring out what the hell they're gonna do for a turkey pan like I am. Or people are already over at their relative's house, probably already in bed. I went crazy. Oh, you know what? I need to put people's comments in chat. I keep forgetting about that. Ah, okay. I went crazy and made blueberry cobbler and chocolate pudding. Awesome. You didn't put any sugar in those, did you, Joanne? Because they don't need sugar, do they? Hey, Jory, do you need any bad Thanksgiving dinner advice, Jory? I'm here to dispense it. You have to have something. Yeah, I might cook something. Um, it just depends. I might just we might just do peanut butter and jelly tomorrow and then have the feast on Friday. Hey, Civi. Let's see, here we go. We have a new person here, I think. Jory. I love sugar too. I do. I do love sugar. One year, somebody I know, instead of sugar in the pumpkin pie, they put salt in the pumpkin pie. The same measurement as for sugar. All right, Timmy's back. So if anybody needs any bad Thanksgiving dinner advice or they want to come up and dispense bad advice for Thanksgiving dinner, the link is up at the top of the chat. You are welcome to come up. I just request that you um, have your clothes on and you keep your genitals to yourself. I would appreciate that. Oh, poor Dory's probably wondering, why would she say something like that? It's necessary. It is. It became necessary. Um, Unfortunately. Oh, Arlene, sorry, Arlene, I didn't you meant and not the sandwiches, but you meant do I have another pan that would work? Potentially. I potentially will quarter it and put it on a baking sheet. Or I'll just spatchcock it and put it directly on the oven rack with no drip pan. Kind of give it that smoky taste. And then as far as cranberry sauce goes, um, I think I'll just pop a can open. Civi's in the basement. Oh, I don't see her in the basement yet, Tim. You know, Evie Mux takes a while. Yeah, Evie Mux takes a while to let people into the basement because I don't see her yet, but I'll let her in. You know what's really dumb is I said, oh crap, I didn't go out today and get the turkey pan. Um, so I did like a DoorDash or Uber Eats order for a few things from Aldi. I got some stuff to make for dinner tonight. I got butter, I got some desserts, and no turkey pan. Oh, I got the brine, no turkey pan. So that was an expensive Uber Eats or whatever order. Um,
I'm not seeing anything either. No, oh, there we go. Now I'm on stage. Look at that.
yeah, it took a while for it to let you on stage or in the basement even.
Yeah, I had to break through the window.
Sorry about that. You didn't cut yourself, did you?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, no, Shawnee, I didn't leave. I had to mute and turn off the camera um, to speak to the child who wanted to show me a video that was not, it was political, and I'm not going to do that on this channel.
Well, thank goodness for that.
hmm So anyway,
I get to
who
get
else
up
is
at
here?
dark 30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're working Thanksgiving. So do you need any bad advice, Shivi, or do you want to give any bad advice? What do I do with my turkey?
Yeah, I did a turkey. I did turkeys today. I did one turkey. My AM person did all the rest of the turkeys. Had them all done by the time I got in this morning, and I got left with the presentation turkey, which is glorious. I've got a
Nice.
I got a short little 1 minute video of it.
I did not get a turkey pan.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Why
Should I
not?
just spatchcock it and put it directly on the oven rack?
Oh yeah, definitely lower rack.
No drip pan.
Yeah, no drip pan.
I don't need to brine it either, do I?
Uh, It's up to you. It's up to you. You can brine it. Or you could just dry rub it, or you could just rub it all over your chest.
Hmm. Mm, I don't know.
It's up to you. It's your turkey. What do you want to do
Yeah.
with it?
Eat it.
Well,
I did get a smaller turkey,
well, that's a good thing.
so.
Oh
Hmm.
no, no, we're not barking. We're not barking. We're not barking. No,
Sure sounds like they are.
she is barking. No, not
Come on,
they.
Dory.
She. It's only that one.
Dory, come
Oh
on.
God. It's like today was just a bad day. I
The
hate
only dish that
Cisco.
I. You hate Cisco?
I hate Cisco. They shorted me on a case of lettuce. Actually, two cases of lettuce.
That's a
So I had
lot
to
of
go down
lettuce.
to I had to go down to cash and carry. They had one case, so I had to buy the one case. And everybody and their sister was down there buying personal. It was like because it's open to the general public. It's like all these people were in buying random bits and bobs for their Thanksgiving dinner. So the line to get to one of two checkouts that was open was wrapped all the way to the back of the store, the back corner, the far reaches of the back corner. So it's like we had to go all the way down the freezer aisle to all the pre-prepared freezer stuff, all the way past produce, all the way past the dairy, all the way past the meat section, around the corner, and around the corner yet again. So it was almost 2 hours of my time that was wasted just getting there and standing in line. People wouldn't even frickin' move so I could get into the produce aisle. And I was already at the store earlier this morning, to pick up lettuce for the burgers for the lunch because I ran out of lettuce, and I almost got hit by a car in the parking lot, and some lady had stolen my parking spot right in front of me, and people were just so flippin' rude. And of course, I had to deal with the fact that yesterday I ran out of soup before everybody was served because everybody wanted soup, and I can only make so much. And I told my boss, either I make a whole bunch and I end up wasting it all, or wasting the lowly remains of whatever's left in the pot, or I run out. It's a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. There's no way to make a perfect amount, with exception to every once in a while. It just so happens to be that way, right? And
Yeah.
so then one of my residents is like, I want to talk about the redundancies on the menu. Why is everything so redundant? My boss dragged me out from the kitchen to talk to this resident about this, and I'm like, so afterwards I went into his office. I go, I mean, yes, there's going to be redundancies. How many different ways can you possibly cook a pork tenderloin, or cook this, or cook that? It's like, we can have chicken. We can have chicken done this way. We can have chicken done that way. It's like, what do they want? They want me to bring in bison and kangaroo and eel, for crying out loud. And then my frickin' dishwasher had a meltdown because she was asked by my lead cook to please make some coffee, right? And so she's like, do I look like
Coffee?
a effing barista? And it's like, oh my god, just shut up and make the freaking coffee already. God
You had a
dang.
meltdown over coffee?
Yeah, she didn't want to make coffee. It's not her job. It's like, no, actually, it is your job. Just do as you're told.
I
And
have a meltdown if I don't have coffee, so I go in, I make myself some coffee.
she wouldn't make coffee. She got pissed off that she had to go and refill the coffee station outside, yeah, out in the dining room, and it's like, just refill the frickin' coffee. Can't you see we're busy? You
You don't
know,
want you don't want me to work there, City. You don't. Nope. I'll make people cry. Nope.
oh my God, it's like, and then my boss calls me on the phone, and I'm in the middle of trying to do prep, and he's like, I just got a phone call from a resident that said that there's nobody serving coffee. And I look out the door. I'm like, no, somebody's serving coffee. Coffee's being served right now. Well, how many servers? And they're saying there's only one server. I go, no, there's two servers out there. Well, where's the third one? I said, she quit. And it's like, oh. And I'm like, and he goes, well, it's your turn to serve coffee. I'm like, okay, let me put my stuff away and I'll go serve coffee. Not a problem. It's like, so what the hell, man? Anyway, so my advice that I'm looking for is, at what temperature does burning it all to the ground, I mean, what temperature is like that perfect sweet spot?
42 degrees Fahrenheit.
42 degrees Fahrenheit to burn it all to the ground?
42
No.
degrees. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Joanne
Well,
is making cranberry candies. So, Joanne, I think you can just soak those in the orange juice and then smash them into little discs and put them in the oven. You have little cranberry discs, little cranberry cookies. It's a good shortcut.
oh, nice. Very nice.
How does one scallop a corn? Well, um, you could call a podiatrist about that, Shawnee.
Scallop of corn?
Uh-huh. Shawnee needs to know how to scallop a corn. I think a podiatrist might be able to help you scallop a corn, or maybe you can just like pop it off with a butter knife or something.
Oh, no, a rusty spoon. Rusty
Oh, a
spoon.
rusty spoon. Is that how
Yes.
oh yeah, because you got to get the little um core or
Yeah,
whatever out of it,
yeah, you just gotta
the
just,
pressure point.
a Coke spoon works great because it's just the perfect size. Not that I know anything about that sort of
What
thing.
about an escargot fork?
Sure, but it's got to be dirty and left-handed. It's got to be a left-handed escargot fork.
Do you have a cookie sheet including right? No, I don't, Shawnee. I've got a cookie sheet.
How come I'm not seeing these comments?
Your
It might
comment,
just,
your chat maybe not popped out in Evie Mux.
yeah, I think that's what it is. Let me go take a gander here. Let me pull up my tablet.
No, I
Arlene, I'll
can't
send you
see it
some
either.
cobbler and pudding. Send some my way, Joanne.
Timmy says he's not seeing it either.
Send biscuits and gravy. You're not seeing the chats that I put up on screen?
Oh yeah, seeing those, but not seeing the.
Okay.
Oh.
Saw that. Yeah,
Oh.
I saw that.
Go and double check and see if you're on top messages and not all.
Oh yeah, actually I'm in top chat on the chat. Now I'm on all.
Now you're on
Send
all.
biscuits and gravy. Yes.
Yeah, I
Awesome
love
biscuits and
biscuits and
gravy.
gravy.
I know. They're so good. Or it is so good. Is it they or it?
Huh?
Like biscuits and gravy, they are so good. Or is it biscuits and gravy, it's so good?
Yes.
Is it a
Yes.
singular or a plural? Hmm. Well, I just like to pop open a can of Pillsbury and then a can of white gravy and then call it good.
We have number 10 cans of that over at over at
Of gravy?
Cash and Carry. Yeah, country gravy. Number 10 cans. And it's not that bad.
Yeah, the canned gravy isn't terrible. I mean, I do like to make my own. I don't actually like Pillsbury canned biscuits.
I I like them if I think about what my grandmother used to do with them. She would roll them out real thin, and then she would take some apple pie filling and put them in the middle, and then crimp it down and turn them into apple pies.
Okay, flake pastry, kind of.
Yeah, but they were buttermilk biscuits, and they were just so good. And she would fry them.
Okay, yeah, that's a good use. I just can't break open a can of them and put them on a cookie sheet and bake them and eat them like that. I'm spoiled. Like, why eat those when you can just go to you can just go to Popeyes or KFC or something and get some of theirs. McDonald's. They're not really even any better, but McDonald's actually has some pretty decent biscuits and gravy for McDonald's, for fast food. It's actually not bad. It's not great. It's not the best, but it's not bad. It's passable. I don't have any. Well, I mean, I do have desserts. Shh, don't
I've
leave it
got a
on this bed.
pecan pie in the house.
Yeah, I wish I had a pecan pie. Oh, that's not mine. That's not
What?
my sea cake.
What? What is that? It's hair stuff. Oh. I my business office manager always has great looking hair, okay, and mine is like frizzed out. And so I asked her, "What do you use to make your hair look so nice?" And she gave me the link, and I bought some. Okay. So Timmy
My
was
hair is
wondering what
just
my package is.
completely forked.
Well, I had a patio heater incident with my hair last year, and so my hair is growing back in weird ways. And I got a bunch of stray baby hairs, and you know, it's just they just stick straight out and straight up and straight this way and out that way, and I look a mess. So I was like, and my ends are always dried no matter what I do. It's like you know, my hair looks like crap. I want to cut it all off, but I don't want
I
to
hope a
cut it all
fitness
off.
troll is watching.
What?
I said, I hope a fitness troll is watching. See this? Mm-hmm. Ah.
What is that? A ding dong?
Mm-mm. Cheesecake.
Oh,
It's chocolate cheesecake with chocolate crust and chocolate chips.
oh, very nice.
Sampler.
There's so much stuff to do tomorrow. 2 hours wasted. Lost a half hour dealing with the the dining room. It would have been, hey, Damus, would have been nice if my boss would have said, hey, your turn is on Thursday to deal with the dining room, in advance, so I would have known, or else, because he was like, a resident is complaining, is calling me on my phone and is complaining. I'm like, okay, let me go see what's going on. I'm just totally confused. Like,
Biscuits and gravy are life, Joanne.
oh, they are. I love biscuits and gravy.
Damoose says hello, Cindy. Hi,
I said hello
Damoose.
to the moose. Hello, to
Oh,
moose.
you did?
I did. before you did.
Oh, I was too enthralled with this cheesecake. Mmm. Sorry, I'm chewing on here. I don't care. You know, the comments on Evie Mux are slower than the comments on the regular chat.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of kind of deliberating if I'm gonna, take advantage because we got 70 something odd days left to the StreamYard, and they got a Black Friday sale right now. Yeah, and it's the same price as for the advanced
Oh, shit.
subscription.
Uh-huh. Get in there. No, get in there. In the fridge. Oh, I've got a desk fridge.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I won't be buying any kind of streaming service. I don't do enough to justify. As it
Yes.
is, I'm pretty tired right now, and I still have to put my turkey into brine.
Oh, you're gonna brine it?
Yeah, maybe.
Throw a
I
dozen
mean,
tea bags into it.
I've got this.
You got any black tea?
I don't. I've got green tea. That's it.
No, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
I usually use
But this
Russian
is bad
Caravan.
advice. This is bad advice, so maybe I should.
Yeah. Green eggs and ham, the holiday turkey edition. Hi, little dog.
Spiced brine blend, smoky peppercorn and herb rub, and it's got a heavy duty bag.
Hmm.
I imagine this would be a lot smaller, but let's see what's inside. We're gonna do an unboxing.
Yay.
I don't know. This might get cooked Friday. I don't care. Like I was saying earlier before you came in, um, I might PB&J it tomorrow.
We're going over to the kids' house after I get home from work.
There's the turkey brine. Hold on, where is it? There's the turkey brine. You know how they wiggle it when they're trying to show you something? Whatever. And then the spice rub. Uh-oh. What happened? There we go.
Huh?
And then the spice rub. Wiggle, wiggle. And then the baggie. That's a pretty hefty bag. It's really thick. Good. Yep, that's the kit. It was $8. Probably overpriced, but you know. Ingredients. It doesn't give me. Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
Salt, sage, black and pink peppercorns, onion, oregano, chives, garlic, smoked paprika, or organic canola oil. I could have made that.
Hmm. Yes, I make polenta. The key is to use chicken stock and not water, and a little splash of heavy cream, and some crickets, since we're doing bad advice.
Crickets sound
Crickets.
good in polenta.
Hmm.
Give it that extra crunch. I don't know.
Hmm. There's nothing finer than, holding a spoon of polenta up to your lips, and you see their beady little eyes staring at you. Help me! Help me!
Little leg.
Yeah. Is that a leg between your teeth, or are you just glad to see me?
Well, you can always use them as toothpicks.
Mm-hmm. Back legs are great for that.
And you can just like play them like a violin.
But watch out for those antennae.
Yeah, I've never eaten crickets to my knowledge.
I have. On camera.
I saw.
I know you did.
I mean, I guess they're just land shrimp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shrimps as bugs.
Yep.
Hold on, I need to go get me some water so I can make me some instant tea. That that cheesecake absolutely just coated my mouth. Oops, I didn't turn my oven off. Ooh, tap water.
What?
Tap water.
Okay. Context?
I'm getting me some water.
Oh.
I don't have a hose, so
Like out of a
tap
toilet?
does.
Like out of
Only
a
if it's from
toilet?
the tank. Like out of a toilet? Tap water? Like from the toilet? Yeah. Where is that from?
Idiocracy.
Aha. Uh,
Go away, I'm baiting.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Exactly. God, I love that
I
movie.
disrupted work training when I started this position because my
Documentary of all
supervisor
time.
was talking about they they were talking about going to Costco and how it's just ridiculously huge. And I chimed up with "Welcome to Costco. I love you."
Well,
And
it's where I went
then it just
to
devolved into
law school.
idiocracy.
Uh-huh. Where I went to
The
law
whole
school. Oh,
would you like some extra big ass fries? My daughter would kill for my polenta. Hmm. That could come in handy, Joanne. Just saying.
yeah. Just remember to gift her some garbage bags and a shovel for Christmas.
Right.
You're welcome.
I'm civvy.
Uh,
Um, I got my Steramine tablets,
quat tablets.
disinfecting the
Yeah.
quat tablets. Yes, I got the quat tablets. I've got to find my spray bottle.
Yes.
It says
Yeah.
nothing about hot water.
Okay. And then use cold water. And don't think that if you make it, you can just um, keep it under your sink. Okay. It dies
No,
after
no.
about 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's why I said,
I'll
um,
ah,
if you're gonna make a gallon of it, go and sanitize a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah. I'll probably make a half gallon. Hello, Peter. I'm dispensing bad cooking advice and
Hi,
maybe
Peter.
Sibi too. Do you have any cooking advice for Thanksgiving dinner that you need, Peter?
great way to get rid of your dysfunctional family is to put a sign outside the door. Leave politics and religion in the car and take off your shoes
Right.
before entering.
Yeah.
And you're
Oh
only
man,
allowed
this
to
tea
say
is good.
positive affirmations.
Yeah, this is what I'm drinking. Whoops. Dang it.
Why is that?
It's Crystal Light peach tea.
Um, I used to love that stuff.
It's better cold, but I don't have any ice, so.
I'm working on the intro song for the web comic.
Webcomic?
Yeah,
Ooh. On what channel? Squirrel or
Squirrel. Yeah, it's the um it's a mystery. I've been working on it for a while and just keep putting it on the back burner and back burner and back burner and back burner, and I just got to do it.
do it? I want to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's Bucci Jones, and it's pretty cool. So there's a intro song that leads into the story.
Cool. That'll be great. I'm still trying to figure out what to do when I'm finally able to put out cooking videos again. When I tell you my upstairs neighbor has wrecked my kitchen, I think really it's more of a mental thing for me after dealing with multiple floods that I you know, it it
Yeah, it's called The Curious Afterlife of Bucci Jones. Yeah, it's a story, and it's going to be in the form of a web comic, and it's going to have 2 parts per month because it takes a while for me to write them.
yeah, and
And
you do the graphics and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty freaking hilarious because Bucci is a squirrel, but Bucci is also used to be a man. So, um, and Bucci is Tiger's twin. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it all away. We're just gonna
Yes,
put it that way.
leave some for the imagination. So
Yeah,
I will be sure and watch that when it comes out.
yeah.
Joanne says she wrecks her own kitchen.
Oh, well,
Good on
have
you,
you seen
Joanne.
my kitchen? Have you seen my kitchen? I wreck it every damn day. It's still wrecked. It's like it's so cluttered. I gotta do something to get it organized because that back counter over there in the corner is looking pretty frickin' full of bottles, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
How
so
long, Civvy? How long does one brain a turkey for?
I brine mine for 12 hours,
Okay.
and then in the dry rub, um, when I do a dry rub though, I put in 2 parts sugar to 1 part salt, all the seasonings that I desire, plus 3 tablespoons of baking powder. Take some melted butter, spread it all over the bird, and then just give that thing a good rub down with the dry spices and herbs, and
Yeah.
that skin gets so crispy.
I love crispy skin.
Yeah, me too. It's one of the things I don't like about smoked turkey is that it it's not it comes out really rubbery and you have to, pop it in the oven real quick.
Have you ever thought about taking the rubbery skin and deep frying it?
Yeah, I but yeah, what? Oh no.
Ah!
Yes, absolutely, Peter. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and don't worry, if you need to thaw it quicker, just cram the flamethrower up into the turkey's cavity and just let loose. Full, just wide open valve.
Yep. Reverse defrost.
I forgot to thaw my turkey. Is it okay to thaw with a flamethrower?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. You could also just
Absolutely.
stuff it in the oven and crank that thing up to like full blast, like 500 degrees, and leave it in there for 12 hours. That'll thaw it.
Yep. You know what else will thaw it?
Leave it out on the counter for 24 hours.
No, putting it in the trunk of your car and going for a drive.
For how long?
Oh, about 3 days. Just throw a dart at a map, and that's where you're gonna go. And by the time that you get there, it should be thawed out.
I never thought about it that way. You could probably just boil it too.
Yeah. Or just stick it into a hefty leaf and lawn garbage sack, and then put it in the oven
Hmm.
on broil.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it
I
works.
think Peter's thought about the flamethrower is probably the fastest method to thaw a turkey that you forgot to thaw.
Perhaps.
Plus, it cooks it at the same time, so win-win.
Yeah.
I have to have everything down where I can reach it. Samesies, Joanne, samesies. I'm 5'2".
I'm just lazy.
This would be a lot better with ice. It's actually too sweet.
What? Oh,
The
your
tea, it's
iced
too
tea.
sweet.
Yeah.
There's no sugar in it, but it's just the taste. It's too sweet right now.
Have you ever seen
From
circle
frozen?
bottles?
Mm-mm.
They're water bottles that have cartridges. Yeah, and they've got a peach iced tea that's
Oh,
really good, and it's sugar free.
sugar
And
free?
the there's a dial on it to determine the level of sweetness or the level of flavor that you want. So you could have it just plain water by turning it to 0, or turn it to 10 for full, but I never turn it to 10 for full. I usually put it at a 3 or a 4. So it's flavored water basically, and the cartridges last a lot longer that way.
Yeah. Joanne said it's held to be in bad shape and short. Girls, same.
It's held to be in bad shape, short, and old too. Frickin' A. I had the worst leg cramp earlier today. I thought I was gonna die.
I'm getting toe cramps. I'll move my leg the leg on with the ankle that I sprained really badly.
Yeah.
I'll move it just wrong, and it feels like there's something not connected under in my shin,
Oh,
and then my toes will just cramp up.
I know that feeling. It's woke me up out of a dead sleep a couple times. And of course, I'm like, you know, screaming for Timmy to help me, and he's dead asleep and like beating the crap out of him. Help me! He wakes up.
Round
What?
is a
What?
shape. Yes, Tim, round is a shape.
Yes, round is a shape. It is. He's very observant.
Just waiting for trolls to come in here again. Lose
Oh
weight, Katie.
no, where's my little troll? Where's that little
I banned him.
F what? Oh, you banned him? Damn.
I think. Which? Oh, that one. I don't know. I don't remember. Somebody may have. I don't know.
That's too bad. I wanted to
What
abuse
the hell
him
am I
some
drinking
more.
this still?
I was on a roll that day.
I love peach tea, but it's
Me
too much
too.
right now.
I was up in Victoria, BC, and picked up some apricot tea from Murchie's. Oh my
Ooh.
god, it was so good. It was so good. I'm
They
gonna lose
also
weight.
make um they also make a peach mango green tea.
Mm,
This
I
is
think I have
the
that.
this is the
That
peach black tea. This is the only black tea I have, and I'm not brining my turkey with it.
I think the peach mango is one that I actually have in the trunk of my car,
It's good.
made by
And I
Numi.
don't get anything I don't get any drink mixes that are sugared here. Um
I like stevia and
and the
turtles. I like
stevia
turtles. I like
I like
turtles.
turtles, yeah. The stevia products are expensive, but I really love the True Lime and True Lemon drink mixes. So
Mhm.
good,
Have you ever
especially the
had the calamansi lime?
mm-mm.
I actually found that at SARS Marketplace the other day when I was looking for chitlins, and I had it in my hand. I'm like, oh, calamansi juice, and I put it back like a dumbass.
What's not to love about peach, Joanne? I do love peach.
Me too. Peaches are good. You know, I tried to get my residents some better quality peaches, and I got them the frozen peaches that are frozen, and instead of the stuff out of a can, I thought maybe they would like that better because it actually tastes like a real peach, and they hated it. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you people? I was so
Loves
upset.
my daughter. She meant to say my daughter loves anything peach. Okay, I was starting to get sad there, Joanne.
So you know what else Cisco did to me? I
Tip,
ordered
tip.
a bunch of pineapples for the fruit platter, right? And they're all green. They're green. They're all freaking green. They're so green. So very green.
That's not good.
Yeah. So how the hell am I supposed to put those? It's like,
They're going to be so astringent.
oh, I know.
I went to speaking of pineapples. There was a drive-through food pantry here a couple of years ago. I don't even know if they're still there, but I drove in there and all I got was pineapples. 2 cases full. Like, well, not well, the flat cases, not like boxes, but there were 6 in each flat of pineapples, or 5 or 6, an insane amount of pineapples, and that's what everybody got that day. It's just pineapples.
Well,
I mean, I was grateful to have the pineapples, don't get me wrong, but I ended up giving away half, like most of them, to
well,
neighbors and everybody else. I kept 2.
Pineapples are so good, but I'm so
especially when
allergic.
they're ripe.
I'm allergic to pineapple.
Not if they're cooked, right?
Not if they're cooked. If they're cooked,
Yeah.
I'm okay. If they're canned, I'm okay. But I don't like my stuff out of a frickin' can. It's so annoying. I don't like stuff out of a can.
Hello, Winstone.
Hi, Winstone.
Why is pineapple a safe word? Um,
Not around my house. I I pick I pick I pick silly safe words
well,
like
Winstone, it it comes from the movie Little Nicky. Okay. Pineapple is a safe word because in, I believe it was Little Nicky, when Saddam Hussein was in hell, they would use pineapples to punish him. And I guess that just stuck, if somebody didn't feel safe, they would just yell, pineapple, pineapple.
that's funny. That's really
Have you ever
funny.
seen Little Nicky?
Uh, long time ago. I barely even remember it.
It's funny as hell.
It's a Adam Sandler movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you need to know, Winstone? What are you cooking for Thanksgiving? Do you need any bad Thanksgiving dinner advice?
Person needs bad Thanksgiving dinner advice. Go vegan. Tell your family you're going vegan. That'll keep the bad family members away.
But really, Winstone, I think all the turkeys are sold out of the store. So if you haven't gotten your turkey yet, you're gonna have to get a tofurkey.
Yes, tofurkeys,
Mm-hmm.
indeed.
So they may have some ducks. So you could make a tofuckin.
Yes, tofuckins. They are so good.
And you stuff the duck inside the tofurkey and make a tofuckin. I just got done seasoning my ham, curry, goat, 2 turkeys, and fish for tomorrow. Okay. All right. You didn't forget the raisins, did you?
Alright,
I wonder if I could generate a picture for tofuckins. That's gonna
tofuckins.
take days. Yeah.
Can't believe that Bulldogs was convinced that a turducken was four-legged.
A spatchcock.
Hmm?
It was a spatchcock, or was it? I don't remember. That was days ago.
The turducken? Yeah, it was
It
a
was.
turducken.
Oh, okay. That's right. I told him a spatchcock was flat and moved like a turtle,
Oh,
but I
last
couldn't
one.
get
No,
I
last one.
I couldn't
Okay.
get AI to actually do that, and I got tired of arguing with it.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It really is.
No cocks over here for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
Oh, gotta have cocks.
And we don't have any cocks over here either.
Oh my god. Really?
I was invited to somebody's Thanksgiving dinner in a couple of towns over by somebody that I just met on the internet, and I don't, not this year, not this year. He seems like a very nice person, but I'm not going to do that this year. A lot of spatching, though.
Scratching the
You doing
coffin.
a lot of spatching? Well, I don't know if my turkey is a hen or a uh I don't know if my turkey's a he or a hen or a her, you know.
Why does it have to be a he or a her? Why can't they be a they?
Well,
Maybe
they took
maybe.
the parts out like when they processed it. I don't know. It got processed and I just don't know. I'm sure it's on the label.
Uh huh.
I wouldn't go over there either. You might be a guest of Hannibal Lecter. I don't know. I'm not gonna just go over to somebody's house and no. I mean, I did that once in the middle of the night with some guy I met on Plenty of Fish. He had made cake and sent me pictures. And obviously I'm a sucker for cake, right? So I went over there and I lucked out and he's a really good friend of mine now. But that's beside the point.
Speaking of Hannibal Lecter, I've got the Hannibal Lecter cookbook. Feeding Hannibal.
The Hannibal Lecter cookbook. Does it have
Yep.
liver and fava beans with a nice Chianti?
Yeah, actually, it's a real
Really?
cookbook. It's a real cookbook. It's called Feeding
Fava
Hannibal.
beans are
A
good.
connoisseur.
Fava beans.
Yeah, fava beans are not bad for you,
Hmm.
but you should check the book out. It's a cool cookbook. I also got one that's called 50 Shades of Bacon.
I've got the Thug cookbook.
Huh?
I've got the Thug cookbook.
That's a good one. There's a whole series of those,
My
actually.
son accidentally ordered that on Amazon when he was like 2.
Oh
I
yeah.
fell asleep. He got a hold of my phone, and suddenly the Thug Kitchen.
Yeah.
Suddenly that's at my doorstep. A couple days later, I kept it. I had been looking at it and contemplating getting it. He finished the deal. He sealed the deal, so I just kept it. I'm glad you survived that. Now I get to meet you. I didn't go. I'm
Yeah.
not
Why
saying
does
I'm
the
not
turkey
saying
need pronouns? Timmy's
I'm
got a
not
good
saying he's
point
a
there.
bad guy, and I'm not saying that he's like a psychopath or weird or dangerous or anything. Weird maybe, but he's my kind of weird. But oh, you're talking about the cake guy. Yeah, the cake guy is a good friend of mine now. Um, so
Oh, there's a new card game.
be thankful he didn't order a whole herd of smoothie mixers. The cake guy? I mean, we did date for a while, so that's the cake guy. The cake guy is married, is happily married to somebody really lovely lady now. Um, I was watching what I thought was a scary movie a few days ago, and it was a true documentary. Was it about Hannibal? Joanne, was it about Hannibal Lecter? My leg's falling asleep.
And my butt's
I think
falling asleep.
I have sciatica.
Well, I know I have sciatica.
I don't know. My whole leg's been really screwed up since I sprained it a couple of years ago
Oh my
it was
God.
about people eating people. Yeah, Joanne, that has happened on multiple occasions throughout history. Donner Pass, or like the Donner Party, Hannibal Lecter, stuff like that.
I visited the area over in Donner Pass.
Yeah,
So on
l-
the California side of Lake Tahoe,
I don't think I'd ever be that hungry.
there's a memorial site. Yep. Over by Emerald Bay. Emerald Bay? Is that what it's called? I
Jeffrey
don't
Dahmer,
remember.
yeah, I forgot about Dahmer. When deep frying a turkey, do I put on the SPF 50 before or after I put it in the fryer? Well, okay, first of all, Winstone, make sure the turkey is frozen. Put on the SPF because the frozen turkey helps the SPF stick. Okay, and be sure and fill your oil all the way up to the top of the pot before you stick the sunscreened frozen turkey in there. And just plop it in
Yep. Don't just gently lower it, just throw it.
like a basketball. 2 points. Turkey ball. Any more questions, Winstone? Hmm.
I don't suppose anybody knows if an Apple Watch is hypoallergenic.
Nothing's hypoallergenic. You can have an allergy to anything.
Well, I've got a metal allergy. That's my problem.
Yeah. I mean, does the Apple Watch have any properties like reading pulse and blood oxygen or anything like that?
Yeah, it
No.
does. See, I had one of the Amazon ones, and I was in the beta test on I was one of the beta testers on it, and I had to give up on it after about a week because I ended up with really bad skin irritation on my wrist where it sat on my wrist.
Have you tried Tegaderm?
What? No, I just abandoned the whole idea
Hmm.
and gave up on the beta test. It's when they
Hey,
were
Nora.
doing their own version of the hey Nora, when they were doing their own version of the Fitbit.
Yeah. So, Nora, are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner? Do you need any bad advice for your Thanksgiving dinner? We're here to help.
Chloroform rags and just go and get yourself a hot date. Just you know go grab some rando off the street.
How long did it take Freddy Krueger to realize that it had a bad idea to put a frozen turkey in hot grease? How long did it take him to realize it? Half a second.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You're going to a restaurant. I don't have any bad advice for that, except make it make it Waffle House or something.
Holy cow!
What?
Oh, I'm looking at Amazon's Black Friday deals, and they've got the Breville espresso machine for $999.95,
That's too
down
much.
from $1499.95. And I'm like, does it give blowjobs?
Not the kind of blowjobs that somebody would want. I mean, in Nora's words, but not necessarily a comment about the espresso maker. That sounds spicy.
$999.95. Now, mind you, Breville makes some pretty damn amazing stuff. I've got their
Hmm.
$600 frickin' ice cream maker, so I, I shouldn't scoff at this. Uh, but my God,
Yeah, that is cray cray, Nora.
so I
Um,
wonder if I should just for just for shits and giggles, I should put this on my Christmas wish list. What color do I want? Brushed stainless, olive tapenade, black truffle, or damson
That's how
blue?
you end up with shit.
Black.
Black truffle. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make the kids feel horrible.
How many drive-bys does it take before you realize Waffle House is not a safe place to eat? Well, none, because before that happens, the cook's going to be hopping over the counter in one leap and running down the car out in the street,
Mhm.
because that's how Waffle House cooks roll.
Yeah.
Witness.
Oh, I wish we had Waffle House around here. We don't have Waffle House. We're too bougie in Seattle to have Waffle House.
Everybody needs a Waffle House. I have literally seen a Waffle House cook take one leap over the counter, just put her hand up on the counter and swoop like Spider-Man, pushed some guy out the door that was pushing his girlfriend around and locked him out. And then there's that one Waffle House cook that caught the chair midair.
Oh God, just the
They're
thought of
made.
that.
They're different. They're different. They're built different. These Waffle House cooks.
Oh my goodness. So apparently, take a look here. See more. See here. Yeah, I lost it.
Why am I still drinking the tea?
I don't know because alcoholic beverages are frowned upon in some civilized societies. I don't know.
I mean, I have alcohol here. I just don't feel like it.
I feel like it.
Um,
I feel like going to work hungover tomorrow.
I don't have another adult with me. I have a child,
I don't have an
here.
adult with me either. I do have two dogs and two cats and two birds and two fish tanks.
Oh, you have fish?
No, I've got two fish tanks. All the fish
Oh,
died. So,
oh, yeah. I gave up on fish a long time ago. The straw that broke the camel's back on the fish is when my algae eater jumped out of the tank and I didn't know
oh,
why. I found one of my cats carrying it around the house all after it had been mummified.
oh God, really?
Yeah,
That's. I remember my goldfish doing that. I had some big ass goldfish when I was a kid. And my father found one. It was like 7 inches long, and it was definitely dead, but stuck to the
yeah.
carpet.
Oh, I don't know
Still have
how
my
this one
fish
got
tank.
out of the tank. I don't know if one of the cats harpooned it and pulled it out and then lost interest, or if it jumped out or what, but there was a lid on the tank,
Cats are smart.
you know?
God, I'm
This
just so tired.
that would steal the algae eater pellet or the algae eater wafers, thinking that they were treats.
Uh,
I guess because they smelled like fish. I don't know.
God, it reminds me. I went to Costco. My oldest one was 3 at the time. We had this really cool fish tank, and I had just cleaned the fish tank, and I was unpacking the groceries, and all of a sudden my 3-year-old comes running into the kitchen, "Mommy, me feed fishies."
Oh no.
And I'm like, "What?" And I go to look because this tank was. Oh, son of a bitch! Ow! Rufus! God, he got my eyes closed. All of a sudden I get hit in the face by this cat.
Oh,
Scared
are
the
you
crap out of me.
inside or?
Yeah, I went inside. But anyway, so I go and look, and it's like, why does the water look like that? And I noticed that all my fish are dying or dead, and a
Oh
couple of them are like
no.
swimming in this murky orange water. She fed them a Costco-sized, family-sized bag of nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh no. You're welcome,
Yeah,
Nora. Um,
couldn't save any of
that's
the fish. Got rid of the fish tank after
wow.
that. Decided we're not doing
Yeah.
fish anymore.
And, I mean, she was 3. She didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll go to the aquarium. Like there's the Dallas Aquarium. It's pretty cool. Not very big, but it's there. I can take the train there and walk from the train station. Um, and then the Dallas Zoo, it has an aquarium sort of. Um, I can also take the train and walk there. So, not sure about the Fort Worth Zoo. I don't know if I can take the train over there. Maybe. I've never tried. Every time I've gone, I've either been on a bus or driven there. What else is there? The Dallas Aquarium. Yeah, maybe, I think, oh, shoot. I should have thought about stuff to do over this long weekend. I have no plans other than to attempt to cook a large bird in my oven. Kitty! Hi, Rufus. That is Rufus, right?
Yeah, that was Rufus. That was Sir Rufus McFluffybutt.
Hello. You got sugar
Mhm.
lips. Yes, you
He
do.
does. He does. He does. He's a little dick. He's being a little dick. A very furry dick. So that's Rufus. Sir Rufus McFluffybutt. And here comes a Cindy because she's all mad because
Cindy Lou. Are you jealous of Sir Rufus?
oh God, she's so jealous. She's so jealous. And they think they're getting Turkey, so they're being extra aggressive. Come here, come here. Hey, hey, Cindy, come here. Come here, baby. Come here, come here. Hey, 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 hey. Stop. Say
Nora
hi.
kept freshwater fish and guppies. She wants
Ow,
a
ow.
cockatoo
I just got bit.
because they're hilarious. And Windstone had 4 tanks. They're a lot of work. Yeah.
Stop.
Salt is very expensive. Yeah, I only did freshwater. Oh, Joanne had a frog. Fat fart.
Stop.
Fat fart was a good old frog. Indeed, Joanne. That sounds like a good old frog. I had a pufferfish named Sushi. Um, Sushi was seen at the pet store basically choking on another fish in the tank. So my friend and I got Sushi and extracted the fish from its mouth. I kept Sushi for a while, but then, I figured that maybe his daughter would like Sushi, so um, I sent Sushi over there to live.
There's Cindy. Bye,
Yeah,
baby.
I don't think Sushi really lived very much longer because neither one of us knew how to take care of a pufferfish. Probably should have just left it at the pet store.
Timmy won't let me get any puffer fishes.
Timmy!
He can't hear you. I got my ears on.
Oh, sorry.
He's in the kitchen heating up something. To be honest, I would just be happy with just a fork and that whole ass pie.
Right.
I'm just so tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too. I worked all day, but not like ran around on my feet working like you do. Um, More like sitting on my ass working, doing mental gymnastics for people who can't read directions.
Mm. I haven't even taken my hair down.
Okay, that was mean, but
Really?
there are people who are truly not technically inclined, and I don't mind helping. Um, but sometimes people, I know that I've never mind. Just
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I remember back in the day when I was tech support, some dude walked in and was like, "I just installed this motherboard in my case and it's not working. It's defective." And I looked at the case and I looked at him and I said, "You installed it wrong." Without even looking at it. It was a gateway case. He pulled out the motherboard from his gateway computer and stuck in a generic motherboard. Um, and
I hope the standoffs were in the right place.
of course not. And that's how I know that
How
it wasn't
many
going to work. And so I
how
told him,
many
I said,
parts did he crush? How many
um,
little tiny little SMD parts did he crush?
he didn't. He burnt the motherboard up because the standoffs are metal and they're molded into the case. And
Yeah, grounded. Yeah.
grounded it and fried the motherboard. And I told him, I said, "You fried your motherboard because you can't use that. You can't use an ASUS mainboard in a gateway computer." He goes, "I'm a Boeing engineer. I know what I'm doing." I go, "Well, la di da. No, I've got certifications." "Well, I need to talk to a manager." I said, "I am the manager. Um, and I can tell you straight off, I know exactly where you burned it up. And if I have to actually turn a screwdriver, I'm going to charge you $45 for a diagnostic fee. I can tell you right now, you screwed it up. You done it, gone and done screwed it up." And he's like, "Well, I need to talk to a manager." I said, "I am the manager." "Well, I need to talk to your manager." "Well, I don't have a manager. I got a store owner. How about that?" He goes, "Well, I need to talk to somebody." I go, "Okay, so um, I I'm perfectly capable of helping you, and but you're being a dick to me." And he's like, "Well, okay, I'll just put it this way. I need to talk to a guy." I'm like, "All right." So went
Oh,
back and I poked my head into the service department and called up the dumbest frickin' tech that I had him come out. And he's like, I don't know, Civvy. What do you think it is? I go, he burned it up, and I'm voiding his warranty. And so he made the flunky pull the case off. He was going to pay $45 diagnostic fee to prove me wrong, and turned out that the burn was exactly where I said it was. I said, your warranty is void. And he's like, well, I'm going to talk to the owner. I know the owner. I'm like, okay, Karen. Well, of course, back then Karen wasn't a thing, but I'm thinking to myself now, I wish Karen did exist back then, because I would have called him Karen. Because it's like, okay, yeah, okay, you know the owner, and you need to talk to a man, and okay, whatever. And that's about the time that I said, you know what, I'm going to go back into culinary. I got sick and tired of being treated like I didn't know what I was talking about because I'm a girl. And because that's exactly what it was. I'm a Boeing engineer. Well, I don't care. I'm A plus certified. How about you? Congratulations, cupcake. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my dinner real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nora, if you were to cook anything for Thanksgiving dinner, what kind of advice would you need? What would it be? Oh, I'm really tired. Hmm. Well, this is bad advice. We're not giving good advice today. Bad advice only. Oh no, Joanne, it looks like you had a hell of a time with your snakes. I like snakes. I just don't think I'd ever own one as a pet. I just wouldn't know really what to do with them. Kind of like birds. I like birds, but I like other people's birds. Talk about religion and politics at Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, absolutely. Every single time. And make sure that the people with the different beliefs are sitting right across the table from each other so they can throw shit at each other. Nice. Mashed potatoes. I wonder, I've got an empty bottle here. If I dissolved my brine in here, would I have to boil it? Could I just go straight to putting cold water in the bag? I don't even know if my turkey's thawed. It's been in the fridge since um since Saturday. I should really check on that turkey. Then again, I still need something to cook it on. All right, Nora. My live's going to be ending in 30 minutes, so says Evie Mux. And then when it ends, I'm going to go to bed. Good night, Nora. We're cutting it off at 30 minutes anyway, because Evie Mux is only 2 hours um, with the free plan. Mama snakes don't teach their babies how to eat. Yeah, what kind of snakes were they, Joanne, or are they? Do you still have them? Yeah, I'll play with snakes. I'll hold them, but keeping them, I don't think I would do it right. Green snakes, cool. I like the black rat snakes and corn snakes and hognose. I like those guys. And then red boas too. Um, they're cool creatures. They really are. But I'm just afraid I wouldn't take care of it right. So, brown snakes, green snakes, and brown snakes. Yeah. You ought to look into if you're still keeping snakes or you want to, you should look into the black rat snakes or some corn snakes or something. They're pretty cool. Hognose, I've heard, are dramatic snakes. Like they have this flair for drama. Mm. Joanne, if you're on Facebook, look up derpetology. I'll type it in chat. It's a Facebook group, derpetology. It's really funny. It's a really good group. It's all about reptiles, like snakes and lizards and stuff like that. I don't have any herps right now. Occasionally we'll keep lizards that my son finds outside that need a little, need a little bit of a boost, and then we'll let them go. I have rat snakes in my garden under my house. Cool. They're very handy to have around, aren't they? In your garden, do you have a garden too? Natural free pest control. What more would anybody want, right? We have a lot of garter snakes around here, or well, I guess they're not called garter snakes, are they? Like they're the ones that people call garter snakes. You don't see them because they hide. You know the ones I'm talking about. The snakes with the stripes all the way up and down their body, like the two stripes along their back or the one stripe. I wish you could see this one crawling up the side of my house. Do a video. People love videos like that. I saw a rat snake, not a black one, but the patterned one. I saw a patterned one forming itself into the not the grout, but the mortar, the brick mortar between the bricks. He was zigzagging down in the brick mortar, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick up a wild snake, but if it's somebody's pet, I'll hold it if it's friendly. They're cool, but I don't know enough about snakes to know venomous from non-venomous snakes for sure, so I just don't mess with them. If I find them out in the wild, I'll hold them if somebody said, if they're like in a pet store and the pet store says they're safe to hold, or a corn snake, corn snakes, they're the most common, aren't they? Pet snakes. I don't know. We actually have um, a place not too far from here called the Serpentarium. It's in Richardson, and they have a lot of different snakes. I know that if I find if a lizard is found that um, that needs help, I can always call them, and they can tell me what to do or recommend a product or something. You brought one inside your house by accident. You know what I find in here sometimes is I find those little Mediterranean geckos. There was a really fat one in my pantry, but you know what? I didn't have pantry pests, so and I know it was like a gecko or something because I found little gecko poopies on the floor and on the shelves on the pantry. Tiny little gecko poopies. Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. And since I don't know for sure which ones out in the wild are venomous and which ones aren't, I just don't mess with them. I just leave them alone. I mean, a rattlesnake, if it's sitting there rattling at me and I can hear it, for sure, that's venomous. I know that there are some that mimic a rattlesnake, but they could also be venomous because you don't have to have a rattler to be venomous, right? Just the fangs and the glands and stuff. I haven't heard the gecko in here in a while. I don't know if it's just hibernating or if it's past, but I haven't smelled anything, so I don't think so. Or maybe it's just still hiding. I don't know. You're not normal. I mean, define normal, Joanne. I'm not normal. Uh, Normal is relative, right? It's okay. So you like snakes. Cool. You're not okay. That's okay. Normal is boring anyway. Where did my tab go? I was going over to your channel to see if you had any snake videos or pictures or something. That would be cool. Somebody upstairs is banging on the wall. They're probably cooking. I can smell all sorts of cooking right now. Let's see what other kind of bad advice I could give for Thanksgiving. Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are deviled eggs are delicious. So you can just I don't know, chop them up and make salad out of them. I don't know. My brain is tired. Between the stray cat and the snakes, you're not bothered with mice or rats. Good. That's good. I can't wait to have a garden again so I can, allow snakes to roam freely. Um, I do believe I saw in the last garden I had, I saw a Texas spiny lizard in my garden. And then I would find little spiders in the house, big spiders like wolf spiders. I would capture them and let them go in the garden. Free pest control. You can't have a garden? Yeah, I can't have a garden right now either. My porch kills stuff. I've tried. I mean, nobody's messing with the stuff on my porch, but it's the heat. And if it's not extremely hot, I don't have a long enough growing season um, you know, for anything. And if it's not extremely hot or not long enough to grow, it's too cold. So that's a bummer. You used to have beautiful gardens. Oh, I bet you did. One of these days I'll have a garden again. But for now, I'm stuck in this crappy apartment. I want to get I want to get a not a huge property. I want to get, you know, 2 to 5 acres, more if I can get away with it, and then have a not a huge house, but a moderately sized house, something not too big, um, you know, not too small. I wouldn't mind something about the size of this apartment with another bedroom or two added onto it. Like a 3 bedroom, 2 bath with bedrooms that aren't enormous, you know, because you don't really need an enormous bedroom, do you? You just need a place for your bed and your dresser and room to get changed, right? Um, and then I want horses and I want a garden and chickens and maybe goats. It just depends. That's what I want. And of course, a riding lawnmower for the times that the animals aren't eating the grass down. Your house is huge and your yard is big. That's nice. Yeah, I want a smaller house. If I end up with a big house, I probably won't use the whole thing. Maybe rent out a room. But it's the yard that counts, right? Of course I would want the house and the people yard, not the farm animal yard, and then have the farm animals like in the surrounding property. Sorry, Evie Mux is behind chat. There we go. You've worn out some riding lawnmowers. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you got to mow the lawn, and I don't plan on having a terrible amount of lawn to have to mow for myself. The rest would be like pasture or gravel driving paths and paddocks, dry lots and stuff like that. um, with the the occasional need to mow a pasture. Yeah. And what what really irks me is when I talk to, when I sit there and tell people that I want to buy a house and what I want, I always get two things. You're gonna have to mow the lawn, duh, and houses require maintenance. Duh. I mean, yeah, I could pay people to cut my grass too. Um, it might be more cost effective than me trying to maintain a riding lawnmower or even purchasing one. I'll just have to outweigh the benefits or, weigh the risk and benefit of doing the yard myself. Son-in-law cutting your grass. This one is sad now. Your mower or what's sad? Even with hoof stock, like horses, goats, cattle, you have to, you have vet bills for them. There's your house and yard. Yeah. You have to maintain your livestock too, but you can't pet a riding lawnmower. I mean, technically, if you have a horse, that's a riding lawnmower too, right? I don't think I'd ever have cows. Being old sucks. I'm sorry. What state are you in, Joanne? I don't think I've ever asked you that. Alabama. Okay. Is Slay the name of the town? I'm not familiar with Alabama. I've never been there. I just know that it's a state, and I know that it's east of me, and that's where my son's barber is from. That's what I know. Oh, you didn't mean to type that? Okay. I guess probably I should probably dissolve this brine and get the turkey into. The turkey's got to get cooked because it's thawed. You know, Not seeing very well right now. I'm sorry. There's my turkey brine. Looks like it's got obviously um, salt, sage. Yeah, there's no sugar in that, so that's all salt. Salt, peppercorn, sage. A lot of different stuff in there. I question the need to actually like cook this because it can dissolve by itself. Maybe I'll put it in this bottle to dissolve because this was just water and it had some of that tea in it. That's a little bit of that. That tea is not going to hurt. Just a tiny bit of it in the brine. You're taking antibiotics and they're messing with your eyesight. I'm sorry. I had to be on a course of antibiotics last week because I was just feeling just really horrible and my ears were clogged up. And then I started um, having UTI symptoms, which UTIs can get serious if you don't treat them. So I called the doctor, and wouldn't you know it, the antibiotics took care of both of my ears and the UTI. So I hear Tim,
Yeah, me too. All
and I hear
day.
Stevie.
What? What? What?
What? I'm sorry
Oh,
you've been sick, Joanne. I hope you get better soon.
okay. Cool deal. Sorry, I'm trying to make it back outside.
Oh, you're fine. I
I'm
got
always.
the 30-minute warning almost 30 minutes ago, though.
Oh, oh, so you're gonna leave us.
I am. I'm not going to reopen the live. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, I have to be up at Odark
Oh,
30.
Peter has been here listening. You think it's about time for the old man to go to bed? Yeah, those cats need somewhere to lay, Peter. Um, Make sure that everybody has a warm spot on Peter.
I'm
Everybody
not
who wants
looking.
to climb aboard.
I'm not looking forward to going to bed here. I just know that Rufus is going to be all over me. He has a tendency to suck on my blanket and make biscuit.
Uh-huh.
Well, he makes biscuits.
Oh,
He
my
sucks on the
Harley did
blanket.
that.
Huh?
My Harley did that.
I don't understand what the deal is. Why he wants to suck on the blanket like that, though.
It's a comfort thing. Some cats just do it.
Yeah, I don't know much about this cat because he was a stray, and
Yeah.
I got him at
Most
the.
likely he got separated from his mama too soon
Yeah, yeah, it's highly
and
probable.
didn't get properly weaned.
Yeah, that's the only thing that he sucks on, though. He doesn't suck on anything else. Because I had one that would suck on anything that wasn't, bolted down or, I mean, he was sucking on everything. My toes, my fingers, my nose, my ear, while I'm sleeping, and I got used to sleeping with blankets thrown over my head because
Yeah.
he would just, that was so annoying.
Harley would suck on any fabric. I can't remember. Oh, that's it, the layman term, or not the layman, but like the colloquial term for it is like wool sucker.
Yeah,
I don't know. He did that for the longest time, except for the last 2 years of his life. I think he quit doing stuff like that, probably because he didn't feel well. Poor thing. Um, that was my boy that lived till he was 20.
yeah. I just have the sneaking suspicion that Rufus is the next one that's gonna be crossing the Rainbow Bridge. Well, I understand. Yeah, I know that, Timmy, but no, I think that he's planning on planning his planning to vacate the premises this year. I just have this sneaking suspicion. And we don't really know exactly how old he is. The
Yeah.
shelter seemed to think that he was 5. when we adopted him, but he could have been much older than that, and they just
Yeah, it's
stay out
really
old.
hard to age cats and dogs
'Cause
without doing a lot of investigation, with
yeah,
x-rays and stuff.
I love kittens, but I don't love kittens in my house,
Yeah, kittens are easier to age because when their adult teeth are, you know, gonna replace all the baby teeth.
right?
So after they get their adult teeth and they're fully grown, it's really hard.
But one of the things I love about adopting fully grown adult cats is that you can actually see their personality. Their
Hmm.
personality's right there. Kittens, they're just a ball of frickin' FML, and they're bouncing off things and knocking things over and getting into things that they're not supposed to and all those
Yep.
stuff. And it's like you don't necessarily get to see what personality they're going to develop into. Whereas, adults, they're like, get off my lawn, you know,
I
sort of
got Jesse
mentality.
when he was 4 months old, and from what his foster reported versus his picture, and what I saw when I met him, we did a little meet and greet. I knew he was going to be trouble, and he did not disappoint. He was very much a handful when he was a kitten,
Oh, I bet. He
but
looks like
he's
a
he's
handful.
toned it down quite a bit, but he's still a handful. So, but I knew he would be. Um, but what do you do? 100% he would have been returned. 100% if somebody else had gotten him.
Well, Winston, my other cat, the one that passed away last year, just before Halloween, he was returned 4 times. He was a name your price cat. In other words, if I said $5, they would have taken $5. You
Okay.
know,
I'm sorry, Joanne. Binky and Boogie. Aw. And then the others were 16. I'm sorry, Joanne. We all miss our kitties. I miss
you
all
know,
my kitties that I've ever had.
Winston was 18, Kiwi was 19, Leroy I think is 6 now. He's a big boy. My God, he's huge.
The
He's
one cat that I'm still very bitter about is the kitten I found on the front lawn that was skin and bones that I nursed back to health, and my parents made me get rid of her
that
before she was
sucks.
even, yeah, like I spent time nursing this kitten back to health, got her fat and happy, and she was just about ready to go to the vet and get shots because she was healthy enough at that point, and they freaking made me get rid of her. Um,
She got at least got to go to a nice house.
I guess she did, but the way she cried and tried to get out of that box it was heartbreaking,
Oh yeah,
you
oh
know.
yeah. Once
But I
when kitties find their people,
yeah,
man, it's like it just breaks them. Is
that's
when
not right. That wasn't right. It's we're about to get kicked out. Evie Mux is at 2 hours.
oh no. All right. Well, you have a good night. I'll catch you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
Timmy.
Bye, Joanne, and anybody else, Peter, anybody else that's still here.
Good night, everybody.
Maybe Tim. Good night.